Hey, what's up camper, Summer11 here and welcome to my review of Total Drama the Ridonculous Race episode 21, Ca-Noodling. This episode had a sad ending in my opinion, and of course I'll be talking about that at the end of the review. So, jumping right into the review of the episode, the cadets are first after taking first place in the last episode, and the challenge is in Kanto, so the teams are beginning their journeys to becoming Pokemon Masters, except it's not in Japan, it's in Vietnam. So, after having an allergic reaction to the peppers, you know how Devin got the pepper stuff in his eyes in the last episode? It was like juice or something from his hands. He's acting weird. So, he accidentally puts Stephanie in his taxi, and after arriving in Vietnam, the teams get in taxis again, and the surfers and sisters get bike carriage things. The challenge today is a super team challenge, and the teams have to go catfish noodling where they use their hands to catch catfish. And the super team challenge thing, it's cool and it's different because 3 teams have to work together to get something done, and it would be great if they could do this again. They have to catch 6 catfish, and if they catch a Ridonculous race branded fish, they can go straight to the chill zone, skipping the second part of the challenge. Carrie wants to work with Ryan, but Stephanie pulls them to the team with the cadets and the ice dancers, and the sisters, surfers, and best friends are on a team together. And I kind of agree with Jack not wanting to touch the fish, but I'm assuming catfish don't have teeth, or at least they don't have teeth that hurt you, since they're catching them with their bare hands. Like, they're not using any protection or anything. They're just, you know, just having the catfish just bite their hand. Not bite, but, you know, like, latch onto their hand, basically. Stephanie and Ryan are starting to get closer. Again, that's been consistent with the last few episodes, and really it's been consistent for a while. They still like each other, but it's better if they hate each other, in their opinion, to keep everything going. I guess that, like, the hate motivates them or something. And the team of good characters, I guess that's a name for them. I think the name was like, the name they came up with was like Super Team. Like, they actually just went with the name of the challenge. And they're working very well together. And the evil team, like, Sanders just mentions this, and then suddenly it becomes their name. It's the Axis of Evil. And their team, you know, their 3-way team, they're fighting and everything. They create a 3-way alliance. So we're finally getting an alliance, even though it's very late. But I'm glad we're getting like a serious alliance at this point in the competition. And Jose wants to cause trouble for the other teams, while Sanders wants to work together. And Sanders is right, like usual. She's usually right about certain things. And Jose and MacArthur trick Devin into putting a crocodile into their boat, which eats all of their fish. And I don't see how Brody didn't notice this, considering the fact that he was in the boat when Devin put the crocodile. Like, a crocodile is pretty heavy. Like, you can't just lift a crocodile like that. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you would notice, like, the change in weight or whatever. And Carrie brings the judge over, but Brody does the Heimlich on the crocodile, making it throw up the fish. And I figured it would work out somehow rather than having them get the fish again. Like, that would just take too long. So I figured it was going to be like some sort of situation where the fish just come out of the crocodile. And we got that. The next challenge is an all-in to go into the tunnels and find a Don box with directions to the chill zone. But the tunnels have spiders, traps, and etc. So Jock catches the branded fish by accident. And it's the beginning of the end for the other teams. Brody and Jeff want to continue their alliance, while the other teams, they really don't. And this is really the beginning of the end. Like, if you're watching the episode, just things just kept getting worse and worse and worse for these guys. And apparently the Axis of Evil is a legit thing, but because even Don mentions it, but Ryan and Sanders, I don't really think they fit in there. I think Ryan's a pretty good guy without Stephanie around. You know, Stephanie was the one who kind of ruined him. And like, with the team of the cadets, Sanders is the good one. You could even go as far as to say that Jock is the good one in the Ice Dancers team, but like, I think they're both kind of bad. Jock isn't as bad, but he's willing to do bad stuff, so he kind of does fit into the villain sort of thing with the Axis of Evil. Stephanie thinks MacArthur and Jose are nuts. I agree. And the ice dancers are lying, and the cadets are lying as well, you know, talking about the alliance and how they're going to help each other to the final three. Like, no, both of those teams are lying. And I hope it's not these two in the finals, because it's been seeming like that for a while. Like, even in the beginning, cadets, ice dancers, they were up there like every challenge, and it just seems like these two are the strong contenders. I want it to be unexpected. I want, sure, we can get one of these teams in the finale, but I would like one of the other teams, you know, one of the more friendly teams. Like, let's get someone from the good side, and let's get someone from the bad side, something like that. They've already done a really nice ending to Total Drama, where like both teams are like friends or whatever. Really, that's been like most of the endings, except like Total Drama World Tour was villains. Let me see. Action was pretty much good guys. The original was good guys. What was it? Revenge of the Island, that was pretty much good guys. And even the last season, I don't know, I don't remember All Stars that fondly, but I think, no, that was a villain. And then Revenge of the Island had a villain in the end. And what was the last season? Pocketel Island. Yeah, those were heroes or whatever. Heroes and villains. And the teams are exploring the tunnels via montage, and we get an Indiana Jones scene with Jeff and Brody. And it was the only way to do it with Jeff, considering the hat and everything. It just worked out perfectly, and I'm glad they did that. Devin and Carrie share a moment by holding hands, and Jeff and Brody love the idea of their super team. Emma falls into a trap, Devin and Carrie are in the dark, and Devin turns on the match and there are spiders everywhere. That would kill me. Like, I would literally explode or something having all those spiders on me. Or maybe I'd take all my clothes off and run out of the cave. Like, spiders freak me out, man. I would have definitely just like taken all my clothes off, gotten out of there, just like take the match and it's like, sorry, I gotta go, or something like that. And seeing the two together in the cave really reminded me of the cave episode in Avatar: The Last Airbender, if you've ever seen that cartoon. And really, they remind me of me and my best friend, minus the romance and Devin sort of being her hero or whatever. And Devin is about to confess to her in the cave as they find the Dawn box. Brody helps save Emma, Devin signals the teams, and Carrie said that she just kind of brought it up. She didn't really want him to do it. And I guess like these good guys, they're starting to show that they're not like too good, because I don't know, in this competition, Jeff and Brody are nice guys. I would have signaled them. I would have told them what was up, but it really would depend on like how the other teams are treating me. It seems like Carrie and Kitty have a good relationship, so why wouldn't you help them out? I don't know. So they're heading to the chill zone, but my problem here, the big problem here, is that Jeff and Brody are too nice. So they let Devin and Carrie pass them while they're running to the chill zone for finding the Dawn box. And I said this before, always make sure you're safe before the other teams are. They're still trying to push this Carrie and Ryan thing, and I think it's just there to put a wrench in Devin's plans, but I feel like in the end it's going to be like Devin and Carrie, Ryan and Stephanie. So Ryan comes over there with his shirt off, and do girls seriously like this? Like, I'm being honest here, but in real life I think this looks kind of gross. Like, you're huge, like you're getting big, you know, you're eating more, possibly taking like protein or whatever, and you're getting like huge, but you're still, you know, you have a nice body, you're working out and all that. I just don't think that looks nice. I feel like you should just work out with what you have. I don't know. That's just like my thoughts on working out or whatever. So Devin walking away when Ryan came up, that's something I would do. Like, if you're kind of into someone and then someone else comes over there and they seem really into that person or they're really nice and stuff, I would just leave. And Jeff and Brody make it to the finish line, and Dawn gives them some hope, because I thought it was going to be non-elimination round time, but it clearly wasn't. See, when I want one, it doesn't happen, but when I don't want one, it happens. Also, they don't have enough episodes left for that. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure if this is 26 or 30, because I was looking at the DVR. I almost think it said 30 episodes. That's a long season. I thought it was almost done, but whatever. So, okay. Where am I at? So yeah, Jeff and Brody, they lost, and I loved how they were depicted as just nice guys, you know, nice guys till the end, and really they were great characters. We got a funny scene when Jeff thought they were going to get a cut of the million if one of their super team members won, and they all just ran off. See, they're nice guys, but they're naive, and with that, all of the original characters from Total Drama Island are gone. It was just sad seeing these guys go. They didn't deserve it, and the nice people never do. I feel like this ending could have been like sadder than Owen and Noah leaving. So, yeah. Who do I want to win at this point? Carrie and Devin or Kitty and Emma? I want to see what they're going to do with Stephanie and Ryan. I hope they don't win, but they've kept them in the show this long. They've gone through like a whole development arc. I don't know. I'm almost at the finale, people. I think if I did this again, I wouldn't mind as long as I could keep up with the episodes on a weekly basis, because it's a lot to review, but like if you're just reviewing it day by day, it shouldn't be that hard. Anyways, that's it for me. Like me on Facebook and follow me on the Twitter. I'm Surma11. Thanks for watching. See you next time, and peace out.